Been a little while since I did a review, and since Universe has come out, I figured I'd go ahead and review a Universe figure. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, well here is Universe 1.0 Skywarp. And, you know, I've always wanted to be one of the cool kids, so here we go. No longer spinning by touching it. Now I could be cool like Reuven. So anyway, very nice colors. I like this. This is, like I said, the Universe figure, which the first Universe line was nothing but repaints. This is a repaint of the Beast Machine's Jetstorm figure. Yeah, Jetstorm. I don't have the original version. In fact, there were several versions of this guy. One was a white repaint that looked a lot like Jetfire in plane mode, but not so much in his robot mode. It was just alien looking. But that's a big part of the charm of this. Is I didn't like the Beast Machine's Maximals at all. They just looked fugly. But they had some very good Vehicons in that line, which eventually became a very good looking Decepticon. Underneath, he does have landing gear. None of it rolls, of course. You know, I don't know if there's ever been rolling landing gear on a deluxe figure. Not deployable rolling landing gear. I know there's some that just have like little casters, but he does have two launching missiles right here in the sides, and in fact I'm going to go ahead and just take the missiles out now, because last night when I filmed this I had launched them all over my house constantly. Strange little feature right here. If you take, they have a third trigger right here. The head pops out forward, and then it can look around, which Beast Machines was a very strange line of toys. And the last thing I'm going to show you all before I start doing the transformation is his Spark Crystal, which was a big thing in the Beast Machines line, was Spark Crystals. Let's see how close I can get this. This purple tab right here, you just pick that up, and his Decepticon Spark Crystal is right there. You see it right there. It's all very nice and orangey. But there is some very good detailing on this figure. I don't usually stay this far zoomed in for very long, but just show you some of the back up. But there is some very good detailing on this figure. A lot of panel lines that I don't know what you would use to bring them out in a black figure like this to make the details pop, but the detailing molded into this figure is very nice. Go ahead and start the transformation. Going to turn him over, go ahead and put away all the landing gear. The first thing you're going to do after that, which would actually be the next thing after that, is go ahead and put your thumbs right here and just take and wiggle this loose on either side. So now you've got that. Turn him back over one more time and grab his legs right here in the center. Fold that out. The hips are going to split out to the side. Then they're going to fold forward and straddle the nose cone like that, and peg onto these small little wingy looking things in the front. Fold those down, and then we can finish up the upper body. To do the upper body, what you're going to go ahead and do is take his head right here and tilt it back. Then it's going to come forward over the top like this. Then this back section with the Spark Crystal on it is going to take and fold back like this onto his back. Maybe zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so it's all like this right now. fold his head, this white piece that the head is riding on, is going to fold in half and just lay right there. Then these parts right here are going to come forward and peg onto the part that his head is riding on. And it's going to be hard for me to... No, actually it's not. I was going to say it's going to be hard to get it on camera, but doing a fairly decent job of it so far. So once you get all that together, his torso is extremely tight. It holds together very well. From there, it's just a question of positioning everything the way it goes. These panels right here fold back and around to expose his hands. And the missiles can still launch through the panels because of the way they're made. I just don't like displaying him with them, because then he has the back end of the missiles poking up through his shoulders, which isn't fabulous. Two ways to do the lower body on this guy. The way that Jetstorm appeared in the cartoons, he had the just one leg, and he had some rockets. He never actually landed. He was just always here hovering around. Woo! I'm too high and mighty to walk on the ground. But I don't care how good you are, you're not going to balance this guy and get him to stay like this for more than a couple seconds. So, you split all this back apart like that, rotate the legs, and the ball joints in his hips are kind of loose. Sometimes, if you turn them, it'll just pop the legs off, at least on mine. So, you're going to go ahead and give him real legs, and zoom out just here. And it really is a strange looking, in a good way, figure. I like it a lot. He's pretty much wider than he is tall. He's kind of a pre-movie Starscream in that, you know, you always think of a jet becoming something light in a nimble looking robot, but this guy's just pretty brutish looking. And for me, that works very well. To others, you know, make your own decisions. This guy is my favorite figure that I have from the original Universe line, and that's really not that hard of a thing to do because I only have 4 figures from the entire line. You know, I was lucky to find this guy. Whenever I started collecting, Universe was on its way out, and I still managed to get this guy. So, I'm going to go ahead and give this guy an 8 because, like I said, to me, this is the best version of this mold. And that's not just me being, well, this is the one I have, this is the best. I've looked at all the repaints that they had on, like, cliffb.com and all that, TFU, and a lot of the repaints of this guy were just really hard to look at, just unbelievably wild colors. And this guy, while I've often said I don't like black figures, this guy's got enough else going on with him that he does look good on a shelf. Just for a size comparison, here he is next to Cybertron Skywarp, which I still have. I said I was going to sell him and I ended up deciding not to and everything else. Let's set some other figures in here. I'm really not sure just who these figures are. I found them in a Walmart parking lot. Somebody apparently bought them, didn't like them, threw them away. So anyway, I've got this yellow guy. He's yellow. I guess he's some sort of new Bumblebee. This guy right here, I can't figure, like I said, I found these guys in a Walmart parking lot. I have no instructions. I can't figure out what he's supposed to be. I mean, he looks like he's supposed to be a truck, but he's got wings, so I don't know. And also, this guy right here. I think this one might actually be a GoBot. I'm not sure. So, y'all have a good day, and don't work too hard.